Sorry, bitch. I was in the middle of a tune. My bad. What about your friends? Will they stand their ground? Will they let you down again? Ooh, oh, oh, what about your friends? Be low down, be around. Oh, oh, will they turn their backs on you? Child, listen, with a friend like Tad, Ghetto Fab Project, Dr. Heavily, folk don't need no damn enemies. I don't give I don't give a hell because it ain't past the 2-minute mark yet. I don't give a hell what y'all gonna get up under my comments to say. Tag Ghetto Fab Project ass Dr. Heavily was wrong. She was wrong as two left shoes. If that woman, if Dr. Contessa and Quad is supposed to be your homegirls, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. For anybody that's coming under my comments with y'all BS, I don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear it. She wrong. Point blank, period. She wrong. Straight up and down, she wrong. I'm letting y'all know that right now. She wrong. Straight up, she wrong. I don't want to hear it, girl. She wrong. She wrong. She wrong. She wrong. I don't want to hear it, girl. She wrong. I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to hear nothing. She wrong. I'm letting that be known right now. Before y'all come up into the comments with all y'all beat Sharon. Period. Sharon. Damn it. Anyway, I ain't even told y'all what we talking about. Married to Medicine Girl. This is season 9, episode 3, Heavily Intervention. So Dr. Simone and Quad meet up for lunch to catch up, and there really won't nothing there other than Dr. Simone and Quad meeting up to catch up. Moving on. So Dr. Contessa goes to see Toya. So Toya talks about doing more self-care and feels like Eugene should do the same. And look, I agree with Dr. Contessa. Every day of your life has been self-care because you don't do shit. Again, she wrong. Period, she wrong. However, I still feel like a lot of y'all are mad with her because a lot of what she said, no matter how wrong it was, it must have been some truth to it, especially when it comes to Toya, because you sitting here talking about self-care like your life is so damn hard and hectic. But Eugene is the only one I see leaving the house to do some damn work. So it's just like self-care. I mean, I'm more than sure if you ask Dr. Eugene, did he want all of these big extravagant houses and shelling out all type of money and this, that, and this, he would say, no, hell no, but he only did it for you. So I kind of felt like you're getting enough self-care, sir. Please come in. 9 seasons, and I still don't know what it is that you do. But whatever. Listen. Being married to a physician, an ER physician, and having that man baby, I guess that's a job these days that folk can be proud of, and that little girls these days can inspire to be. You know, who want to be Dr. Heavily? Who want to be Dr. Simone? Who want to be Dr. Contessa when you could be Toya and Anila? So Toya brings up Dr. Heavily going after Eugene and calling him soft like a woman on their YouTube channel. Again, she wrong. But it's a lot of truth to what she said because no tea, no shade. When I look at Eugene, I don't see a man either. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, he's taking care of his family. He about to kill himself, put himself in the early grave to keep up with all of the shenanigans that is Toya. But I don't know. He might prove us wrong because it looked like in the next episode, him and Dr. Karen finna get into it, honey. I don't know. We gonna see, child. I guess he's trying to use Dr. Karen to prove that he not a woman the way Dr. Wrong ass Dr. Heavily was running around there calling her on her tad ass YouTube channel. So Dr. Contessa wants to have an intervention. She wants to invite all the ladies down to her house. She's going to call it a movie night, but when it's really just going to be a projector slide of all of the nasty negative things that wrong ass Dr. Heavily did on her Tide Struggle ass YouTube channel. Yeah, I said Tide Struggle. I did. That bitch ain't worked that damn hard. She got it after she became a TV personality, okay? I got mine out the mud, bitch. Okay, I was a nobody. Still am a nobody. Moving on. But Dr. Simone lets it be known straight up. She said, girl, I'll come. I'm down for it, but this ain't going to go nowhere. She said Heavily don't feel like she did nothing wrong, and she don't feel as though she owe anybody anything, and she's right. She's a nasty woman. Like, I wouldn't have nothing for her, but whatever. Moving on. So Anila tells the kids, I think her name is Anila. Y'all get me together in the comments if I'm saying her name wrong. So she at home with the kids and she telling the kids about Miss Gomez leaving. Listen, Anila, you and that can girl gone. I stand and stick by what I said. Girl, you a blogger. You do this all day. Ooh, product placement, friend. Get this new water, girl. This new water is everything, or whatever the case may be. And so, if y'all want to get y'all nutrients the way water is supposed to get y'all nutrients or whatever, here you go, friend. Tell them I sent y'all. They're gonna treat y'all right. Like, girl, that's your day to day. That's your day to day. Your job is so damn flexible, bitch. And the fact that you keep sitting up here acting like Miss Gomez leaving is just going to be way too much for you. And you don't know how you going to handle it. And you don't know how you going to juggle everything. Girl, if you don't go and sit your ass down somewhere. Take care of your damn churn. That's what you could do. Take care of your churn the way everybody else take care of their churn. The same way all of these other influencers got time to take care of their family because their job is so flexible and they can still get that done. Bitch, it's not hard. You living in a cushy, plush ass lifestyle that what you making as an influencer ain't about a damn much. It really ain't. It's not. It's enough to cover your personal expenses, but girl, ugh. Like she was irking my nerve. Girl gone. So Toya and Eugene at home, and Dr. Eugene talks about being over going to work because of Miss C19 and being burned out. And I believe it because I work in the medical field. So I ain't gonna make a lot about that. But be clear, Eugene, you've been tired, delayed through, and burnt out. Because the real thing is you spending and shelling out, you working yourself like a damn slave to pay for this new house and this new plot of land and all the rest of this stuff. That's the real. While COVID and C19 does play a huge part, it does. Majority of your tiredness comes from all of this extra work and all of this extra labor that you got to do because of all of this expensive shit Toya ass won't. Again, as wrong as Dr. Heavily was for what she did and what she was saying on her YouTube channel, I ain't gonna sit here and act like all love was wrong, but we're gonna move on. She was wrong for doing it the way she did it and on the platform that she did it at, but I ain't gonna sit up here and act like everything that she said was. I'm calling it the way I see it. Moving on. So Dr. Simone and Cecil meets with Omarosa to get advice for their damn book. Moving on. Dr. Heavily's intervention. Listen to me. Contessa, I ain't got no problem with you, friend. I really don't. But and I'm down for you for having fun or whatever the case may be, because that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to have fun. But Contessa, what the hell is this? What is it? I mean, don't get me wrong. You look like a cute version of Tommy from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. And it's no shade to Tommy. Tommy is a beautiful woman, but you giving me a Tommy body double versus Storm in that wig. All right. Don't get me wrong. It was curled down. She was curled down, bitch. I love the curl. I don't know. I don't know if it was and besides, I always thought Storm's hair was gray. Now, I'm not a big Marvel, DC, whichever the hell one it is, child. I don't know. I won't down with comic books and all of that as a little girl. You know what I'm saying? I was running around trying to play how to go get it with all of the boys and stuff like that. I was playing house. Okay, and I was always the mother. I was pregnant at that. You understand me? That's what I was doing as a little girl. So, but I always thought Storm shit was white or gray or one of the two. But I mean, I look, it's your house. You can do what you want to do. You was having fun, or whatever. Wear it for your husband, child. He might like it or whatever. Anyway, so, oh Lord, wrong thing. So the gag is everybody was supposed to come to the house, but everybody that was coming had to give up their phone. And for whatever reason, Dr. Contessa put Toya in charge of the door. Worst decision she should have ever made, because Toya took her shit literally. If none of these women put their phone in the bucket, they could see their way out. And that's exactly what Toya did. Now listen, don't get me wrong. Toya ain't did nothing but paid attention to what you said. She followed directions. You did say if they don't want to put their phone in the bucket, that they ain't got to come. You did say that, Contessa. So it's like, yeah, Toya did way too much and she took you way too literally. But at the end of the day, she did what you told her to do. I mean, I'm just saying. Listen, I'd have left once I saw that damn wig any damn way. But Dr. Contessa, you should know that them women that are doctors was not about to leave a phone. All right, not Quad. Dr. Jackie got all of the greater Atlanta and Buckhead sold up, child. Everybody having babies these days, girl. She need her damn phone. Dr. Simone, same for her. She need her damn phone too. Now, I don't know what type of medicine she do, but she a damn doctor, bitch. And all of the doctors I know stay on call. All right? The bone doctors stay on call. The dentists stay on call. The OBGs stay on call. The muscle doctors stay on call, the fat doctors stay on call, the Botox doctors stay on call, all the doctors stay on call, the podiatrists stay on call, all the optometrists stay on call, all infectious diseases doctor, all stay on call. Anyway, so Dr. Contessa plays the video of Heavenly running down on all the ladies. And what does Heavenly do? She laughs at it. Listen. When a bitch shows you who the hell she is, y'all need to believe her. Y'all need to believe that hoe the first time. No shade, Dr. Contessa, but you've been friends with Heavenly for all of these seasons, however many seasons it was. Like I said, I ain't seen this shit since season 2. And your ass went on season 2, Dr. Contessa. At least I don't think. But it's just like I really didn't know what y'all was expecting in that moment. Like I'm just gonna be real. I was with Quad. I had it been anybody else, that probably would have worked, but because everybody else got coof. You understand? She ain't got no coof, girl. She from Miami. If she get what them tired, raggedy, ghetto fire project hoes in Miami give. All right. So I don't know what y'all was expecting. Just because a person got letters beside their name now doesn't change the person that they really are. It doesn't. And I get it. You would think it would mean something to her, considering considering her, Dr. Contessa, and Quad are friends. But moving on. So after all of that, girl, Heavenly gave what Heavenly gives, which is the loud ghetto fire project shit that all Miami hoes do. They can't just sit in their wrongness and be like, girl, you know what? My bad, child. Even if you don't feel as though you did anything wrong, if a person is your friend and a person says that what you're doing, that's hurting me, and everybody's whole thing is, well, she said it last season on the show. I don't care. If she decided to use that as her story, that's fine. But if you supposed to be my friend, damn bitch, at least give me a heads up. Hey girl, I just did a review on the show and I may have said some things, but I was only answering questions that the people have for me. No shade. I mean, you didn't even give this woman the type of heads up. Like she had to find out the way everybody else had to find out that you done ran down on them. Hell, you and Quad supposed to be real good friends and real good Judy's and sisters and keys, but you running off with some stuff about how she likes to sleep around with married damn men. And we see in the next episode, you had no problems with walking up to Quad and give a Quad an apology for talk about how she sleep around with married men. Now, I ain't about to get on that. I ain't about to get on that because Quad, I'm not gonna lie to you, girl. I heard that shit too. I did, Quad, and I didn't hear from Tag Ghetto Fire Project ass Dr. Henley. But I heard it too, Quad. But I'm not getting on that. But that proves my point. Which was different because Quad, even after that entire situation happened, you get down to your confessionals, I believe it was Quad, and you say that this wasn't an intervention to get through to Dr. Heavily. This was an intervention to get back at Dr. Heavily for all of the things that she's done and said to these women. So, again, she also used that same platform to talk about how you sleep with married damn men. Aren't y'all supposed to be friends? But, whatever. So, listen. So while they was arguing, whatever the case may be, girl, Dr. Contessa went through a whole damn yelling and screaming match, child. Her and Heavily only tried to apologize just to get her to shut the hell down. Heavily's not sorry for nothing that she's done. Heavily isn't sorry for anything that she says. She feels justified in what she did because, again, much like a lot of people are saying, you made this your storyline in season 8. But it goes back to what I said. I don't give a damn what I made a storyline in season 8. If you're my friend, I'm not expecting you to be up there running down on me and my marriage. I'm not expecting that. I tell Scotty a lot of things. But I would have the same feelings if me and Scotty was on a reality show. I'm telling him stuff, or even I used it as part of my storyline. And then I find out that he's talking about it in a disparaging manner because it was real messy. It was the way it came about heavily. It was real messy. At the end of the day, it was messy. It was messy and made your friend feel away. And you just should have said, you know what, friend? I apologize. I didn't think it would make you feel away because it was talked about. So I didn't think it would be that big of a deal. I hurt you. I hurt your feelings. That wasn't the intent. That wasn't what I was trying to do. I honestly thought I was just being funny. You can't even do that. Like, whatever, girl. That was the end of the damn episode. Y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about last night's episode. Last night's episode was better than it was last week. I will say that. It was better than it was last week. It made me laugh. There's lessons to be learned here. Number one, don't use your marriage as a storyline if you don't want somebody to run down on it. Two, if you're supposed to be somebody's friend, it may be best if you just not talk about them in any type of disparaging way. Call it bias, call it whatever you want to be. But if I'm calling you my friend in real life, I'm just not going to run down on you. I'm not going to do that. And if I do that and I see that you felt the way about it, I'm not going to pull it heavily. I'm going to apologize, especially if my intentions was never to hurt you, your family, or your feelings. Just saying. But yeah, that's it. That's all I got. I ain't gonna more to get y'all. Y'all jump down in the comments. Let me know what y'all thought about last night's episode. And yeah, until the night for basketball wives, child. I'll see you then. Bye.